Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be reading your Star Stable stories. So this is gonna be a big one. I have tons of stories to share with you guys, and sit back in your seat, relax, or train along with me. Well, I'm not really training right now, I'm doing a championship, but still kind of the same. So sit back and relax and listen along to the stories. Let's get into it. Okay, first of all, we will be reading the anonymous ones. Okay, once when I was on Star Stable, about 2 years ago, I was climbing up the mountains with my friend, and then at one point some starter flew out of the mountain and across the map. My friend and I were so confused, but we continued climbing only to have another starter fly out of the mountain. We found it a bit weird, so we moved where we were climbing, and we're halfway up to where we were trying to go, and we see the two starters that flew out the mountain stood in a bush looking straight at us. Okay, that is a very interesting story. My only thing to say is they were probably just like cheaters who were trying to hide from people or something. They randomly came across you or just trying to scare you, but let's go to the next one. Long story short, I have a club which has a co-owner, but that co-owner ditched to make a different club that copied my club, so now we're thinking of making a something. No idea what that meant. In case it's a bad word, I'm not gonna show it on the screen. Okay, this one's interesting. Not sure if you remember Gold Jukes. I was in it around February 2024 to March 2024. I was like glue at that club. Chaotic but chill people. Until I don't even know whether I got removed or I left. One of them. I started to say I wanted to end all. You get me. Lol. Which I find embarrassing to this day. It was cringe, and the drama started with a rabbit pie girl named Tindra and some others. Purposely I them off by wearing their uniform in front of them, and now you've made up. We're cool. Okay, that is a very interesting story. I've heard of some of a rabbit pie username. I've been in Gold Jukes before, so that was when they remade, so yeah. Thanks for the story. Years ago, I went out for lunch. On the way back, I experienced a near car accident. Oh no, that's bad. A car jumping into our lane at the roundabout. We thought it was fine because thankfully we dodged them. I did notice though a car following us home, which was awfully strange, but I went with it. He came to our door banging, starting up everyone, saying we hit them. Took about an hour to sort out, and turns out it was his son lying. No damage on both cars. I called him broccoli hair to this day because he had a bushy hair, lol. It was quite the experience. I am so sorry that you had a car crash, but turns out he was lying, so I guess the truth unfolded at the end, so that's great. Okay, when I first got SSO on my laptop, I thought it broke my computer because obviously it goes black before the loading screen, and I got all worried. Honestly, that's happened to me before. I was so confused why I was turning black, but we're all glad that your computer is not broken. This is a wild SSO story from a few years ago, but when I was training a club horse in Moorland, I exited the trailer to find a group of players doing a realistic roleplay in SayChat and trying to bypass the chat filter as much as possible. I stood there astonished watching them. They were even using a dance glitch for the sitting animation. Okay, that is honestly really weird. I don't understand why people would do that on a Pixel Pony game. Why not like do, I don't know, a different roleplay? It's honestly really weird. Okay, there was a girl who was probably younger than me who would cyberbully me on SSO. Often she'd get people to gang up on me because I had her ignore, which me off. So I ignored her friends. I was in a club called Planet Rush, and so many people was listening into the drama, when honestly I wanted to be left in peace. I would worry almost every day if someone comes up to me or my friends, they will have a go. Now this time I unignored her because we made up. I got upset over something and she makes up for it to say my age in front of strangers. Oh no, That is bad. How would she know your age anyways? To this day, I'm never unignoring her. Luckily, she got banned in the wave, so it's all good for now. Wow, that is some experience, really. I've had a similar one, but like, not that bad. Just a reminder, guys, never share any personal information online or else things might happen like that. One time in real life, I was getting new flooring in my house and I had a cat and I heard meowing and I asked the builders what made the sound. They didn't know and checked and came back holding up my cat. That's actually nice of them, to be honest. At least it's not a miserable story. Alright, next we'll go into your crazy club stories. That's the next category. I made these ages ago, so let's hear it, guys. Joined this club called Crystal Lions, forget the last part. Got kicked because I broke my finger and wasn't online for 2 days. After I left, my friend in the club got kicked because of a rumour they were starting drama, which she would never do. Then this club in like 2 weeks went from 50 members to 5. Wow, honestly, drama is like the worst thing that can ever happen in a club, in my experience with Saturn Force. You know, if you join a club and you feel like it's not right for you, you have the right to leave. But because people make rumors about you, and because you broke your finger, that's a horrible reason to kick you out. Honestly, it's kind of sad how people treat people these days in clubs. Anyways, moving on to the next one. A club kicked me out because I felt left out. Also, there was a club I had enough star coins, but it was new, and the outfit stuff was around 1k, and they disbanded 2 seconds after. Oh my god. 2 seconds after. Are you overreacting, or are you serious? I mean, clubs that disband after you buy the uniform worth the 1k star coins? That's like £20 online, in real life. Honestly, if you want to have a club, you should at least make the uniform a bit more cheaper. Might be more ideal, you know? What's happening to my horse right now? I joined this club, Golden Bees. It had like 20 members, but 10 when I joined. We did a training session, and while me and the owner got in a big argument, I left the training session feeling uncomfortable and feeling like I'm left out. And I was the only one who had a big argument with her. The next day, I logged on and found out I'd been kicked. I have seen only one Golden Bees person, but that was a while ago. Now there's no trace at the mall, and there are no trace of the players. Okay, that is kind of scary, to be honest. If they're being rude to you, then you had a right to leave, but it was kind of mean how they kicked you out. Oh god, Meadow Friends was one. I was broke once and literally had one hair, which was a bob, giving Dora the Explorer, so it actually looked so bad with every hat I wore. Luckily, I wear a lot more better hats now, but we used to crack up about it. That's actually really funny. At least you had like people who laughed with you, and hopefully they weren't mean. Okay, now moving on to scary or stable stories. Here we have our first one.
One boy is scary and you was running.
One time I had a glitch where Justin Moreland followed me. I've heard of that glitch before. Apparently you can take him on picnics and stuff. Never done it though before, really.
My scary SO story, Thomas Moreland. That is so real, to be honest. Some girl was chasing me. You guys, that is the most scariest story I've heard in my whole life. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Okay, now it's time to read your SSO secrets. Okay, Emily Ashnight said, I always have ignored people in chats to prevent lag. They get all mad about it and still don't understand why I ignored them. Honestly, I don't really do that, but sounds quite a good tactic, I guess.
I watch people for no reason.
My biggest secret is that I actually always copied other clubs' horses. Okay. I don't understand how you can copy other people's club horses, because I won't waste star coins for something horse I don't even like. I have my friend's account, so I use their star coins. Wow, that's a big secret. Do they know about this? I used to block everyone in my club so I could leave. I mean, I guess if you want to leave a club, then you're allowed to. You have the right to leave a club. You don't need anyone's permission. I mean, if it made you feel more comfortable, then I guess you could do that as well. Works. Okay, my friends list is usually full, so whenever I need a spot open, I just remove the users that I do not remember. Sorry, oops. Don't worry, I do that as well. Ones that I don't remember, you know, I just remove. So unfortunately guys, we have come to the end of today's video. This took me like 3 hours to edit, so hope it was worth the wait. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, love you so much.